So we're going to go through our top 5 reasons to stay at Under Canvas, North Yellowstone in Montana.
So number 5 is their mindful approach to the environment.
So yes, they do conservation of resources. They have running water with pull chains. They have no electricity. They have no heat. They intentionally have no Wi-Fi here, so it's kind of back to the roots. They have conservation of land by the way they've built these tents on the land, and they make sure that they're really in tune with the environment and recycling and making sure that they have everything set up to have a very natural experience here.
So it's a good way for you to unplug from society and kind of unplug from everything and really just enjoy nature.
Yeah, and that's our number 5 reason.
Number 4 is the location and the views.
I mean, just look at this. Here we are in Montana, big sky country. We've got these beautiful mountains behind us. It's located right on a river, which is really nice. We've watched the kids play all night long. People brought their own poles for fly fishing on the river right here. You can actually catch just up the road about maybe 100 yards, 200 yards, river rafting, where you can go and take a nice leisurely float down the river here. And so I think that the location that they picked for this, and it's just north of Yellowstone. So you are about an hour away from Yellowstone. So if you wanted to go down there for the day and go see Yellowstone, you could do that too. If you've done Yellowstone, just being here in this location is honestly beautiful. And we ran into Livingston, the little town nearby yesterday. We ran into there for a quick thing, and you know, it's a good way to spend a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's a neat little town.
Yeah, it was a cute little town. Actually really enjoyed that. And some people we met last night, they were like, yeah, you know, we were maybe going to move here, and we picked like 3 places to live between Montana and Wyoming, and Livingston was one of them. So it's a nice little laid back town.
Yeah, I think so. It was a lot of fun.
Great location, our number 4 reason.
Our number 3 reason for staying here is the amenities.
When you go camping, you usually have your tent, and that's about it. So here, you've actually got a tent with a full bathroom and your own toilet and a pillow top bed, and so that makes it a great amenities to have in a tent. But you also have all the common areas. So they have beers and wines and food for you, and we bought some...
And don't forget the s'mores.
Yeah. They have
all the s'mores you can eat.
Right. And so, you know, the amenities here make camping a different level, and it's something that I really enjoy because I'm not really a roughing it person. So no.
The shower was
The shower was enough. So, so this gives me a way to do this and feeling like I'm getting back to nature without having to really rough it too much. So our number 3 reason
are the amenities.
Are the amenities.
So our number 2 reason is the tent itself, the glamping tent.
So we've seen other glamping places and they try to do a nice job, but this place really gets it correct. You've got this great little front porch, which has the chairs, the wood, so you can be totally isolated and by yourself if you want to, with a nice overhang, so you can get out of the sun. And then inside, you've got a comfy bed, you've got a full shower, you've got your own toilet in there, you've got the fireplace. So they've really thought of everything in this tent to make it a luxury experience without being like too much, like so you don't feel like you're roughing it at all. There's a little roughing it things in there.
Camping. It's camping, but on a glamping kind of
and I like
level.
it. I like it. And that's our number 2 reason, is actually the tent itself and the way they've set this place up.
They've done a really good job. So the number 1 reason to stay at Under Canvas is the glamping is the experience itself.
Yeah, Under Canvas does it just totally right. And if you want to have an experience, if you want to have something that's different than the everyday life that you're living, which is probably wonderful, our life is really great, but if you want to have an experience, then this would be the place to come.
One thing Lisa always talks about is life is about the stories you tell.
Yeah.
And for me, it's interesting because the stories I tell, it's like we've stayed at some pretty nice places, for really nice hotels, but the places I talk about are the ones with experiences behind it, right? This is an experience, and I'll talk about it.
Right.
Where we stay at a really high-end hotel, it's a nice high-end hotel, but do we really talk about it?
It can be an
experience.
Well, it's an experience, but it's not the same. This is something different. What makes an experience is it's something different than you do every day. And that's what makes this place amazing, is that this is something different than the way people typically live their lives today.
And we'll have a story to talk about.
Yeah. Number 1 reason, the glamping experience.
Is the experience.